in. So that's pretty much all of, and also the adjective declines as well. So the adjective and the noun declines. So that's where you have to just start memorizing. And the plural is different than the singular. That's why people say Russian grammar is so hard. It's because of the nouns. That's it. The rest of Russian grammar, you can get over. The declension system does take some time and getting used to. I've been drilled a lot on it. I practiced, I studied the charts, and then I practiced speaking. I listen a lot. I don't think you can learn Russian grammar without putting some of the time sitting down, going through. People disagree. Steve Kaufman, I love his videos. I think he's very helpful. I disagree with him. I think you need to go through this and write all the things out, all the exceptions, because there are many exceptions out, a lot. And you'll still might make some mistakes, but you'll reduce them greatly. And that's the most complicated part of learning Russian. Verbs, easy. Читать, to write. Past tense, if you're male, читал. For female, читала. For plural, читали. The consonant ending, that's masculine. A is the feminine. E is plural. Well, I guess there's one other thing that the verbs, as with other Slavic languages, there's imperfect and perfect verbs of everything. So like говорить, я говорю, that's I'm talking. It's imperfect. It's going on. That's the imperfect. But the perfective would be сказать. So я скажу will be I will say, because it's a one-time action. It's not repeated. Yeah, like читать, it's an ongoing action. Я читал книгу, I was reading it. Я прочитал, I read it. It's a completed action. Those are perfective. So past perfect, you change it to make it the perfective, which is usually done by a prefix, like прочитал, pro being like all the way through. And all the verbs have a imperfective and a perfective form. And usually, a lot of times, po, is the prefix that you can differentiate that on. So, and for future tense, you can say, because the word to be, in present tense, it doesn't exist. Я David. I am David. I don't say am, like, это стол. This is a table. Это компьютер. That's a computer. You don't say is, you just say that computer. But in the past tense, it's был, so you actually have it, and in the future, буду. Я буду читать, ты будешь читать. So you conjugate it, and it's automatically put in the future tense. And then so if you have that with an imperfect, I will read it. So that's imperfect in the future. Where if you just use the perfective verb and conjugate it in the normal way, there's, just like in French, Spanish, there's the 6 conjugations: ya, I, ты, you, on, она, the he, she, мы, вы, and они. So we, the you plural, and they. And the you plural form is also the polite version. So if I'm speaking with the teacher, I'd say вы. If I'm speaking with my friends, ты. Which is easy to remember if you're French, because tú, vous, or tú, vosotros, even though it's usted is the plural form. In general, I don't think it's that complicated. You can get through it all. It is a lot, but it's very possible to learn, and it's a lot of fun. I feel like I will also attach down, try to add on a bunch of, or I might just send a message, some of my favorite Russian songs, because what I love about a lot of Russian songs are a lot of them have this nostalgic feeling. Everything in Russia, we used to joke, is always this longing for this past life, that life was always better before. No matter what period of time you are in Russian literature, this is obviously a broad generalization that's false. It's not always true, but a lot of music and a lot of things, it just seems, it has a very nostalgic feel, very sad, and it can be very beautiful. So I like a lot of Russian music that has that classic Russian feel. And so yes, I spent a month in Moscow. I loved it. I meet a lot of Russians here in New York. New York City is full of Russians, and Russian has opened up a ton of opportunities for me. I would say that it's definitely a language worth learning. Literature is obviously world-renowned. and you'll never run out of new uh, new people to meet. There's always people. I don't know. Everywhere I go, I'm so shocked by how much Russians get around the world. I meet so many Russians, and they're always very pleased to meet me and just strike up a conversation. So, highly encourage everyone to learn this beautiful language. So, thanks for listening. And if you have any questions, you can ask about Russian grammar. I'll try to respond and help out. If you say this is if you already know Russian, you say I'm oversimplifying. You're right. I'm leaving out exceptions. I'm leaving out stuff, but I think I got the general framework for how it works. And with that understanding, you can go forward and to delve into it when you decide to study Russian. So thanks for listening.